We don't speak like we used to. I guess somewhere something changed. Our old world so further from view. Oh my love, now it's strange. But I don't hurt anymore. I don't feel anymore. I won't hurt anymore. No, I don't hurt anymore. I don't feel anymore. No, I don't feel it. But there's something golden about it. Oh, there's something golden about it. Oh, there's something golden about it. But I don't feel it.
Hello? I've got an appointment at past.
Miss Sarah Drummond?
It's drum, and it's mix, not miss.
Right. Pop your stuff there, wait in here. They will see you now. Take this with you. When you get in, hold up, read it out, okay?
Right.
Good luck.
Welcome to the program. Please hold up your board and identify yourself.
3756AB1. Lonely.
Please begin by describing your status of lonely.
Lonely. I am lonely. Often, it's in an eye-hollowing way that takes your breath if you stop to think. I often don't stop, that is, or think, maybe. Best not to sometimes. And other times it's like a sort of comfort, that familiar acid-filled ache, which helps. It feels known, and it helps.
Thank you. And how does that help?
Yes, of course. Well, I was thinking last week, if I was in the sea and, like, there's nobody there, but you might in the distance see a fish that jumps, but you don't hear it as it lands and submerges. It's just sea. Maybe that, but not even that is lonely. I think that's just being alone.
Please explain the difference between a loneliness feeling and being alone. Please use emotion words.
Emotion words?
Emotion words. Yes.
Well, like angry, bored, what else?
Emotion words. Our program references 5 basic emotions, which are anger, joy, dislike, fear, and melancholy.
No, bored.
We are using this classification system. Please work within these parameters. No bored.
Okay, so I'm swimming in the sea. Let's remove the fish for simplicity, shall we? I am alone. It's a fact. I mean, I may not have an emotion. I may just be. One doesn't automatically feel deserted, let's say. One might be content with silence and solitude. It's the internal, that lack of feeling of sadness, if that helps you to recognise. If I'm lonely, I mean, I might not be alone. It's just that feeling inside my head, in my sinews, and in my bones. It's real and ever present. Loneliness is like hunger, perhaps. I mean, I do not choose to ever be hungry. My body creates this feeling to make me eat, whether my actual desire to eat exists or not. Maybe loneliness has the same survival mechanism that's triggered physiologically to spur you on to seek out companionship, like company for a meal. I guess for me, it didn't matter how much I ate or how many meals were presented to me. It just often left me feeling sick and nauseated at my own gorging. Absolute disgust. Another of your emotions, disgust at myself for having indulged in food that I didn't want to even enjoy. A point at which a simple conversation with somebody can leave you feeling disassociated, adrift, and my head, it just can't figure out how I and they can be present within the same environment. The Tower of Babel, an endless inability to communicate, and worse, so much worse than that, is that it deepens the divide and the schism, so much so that the ocean isn't big enough and there's not enough fathomable depth to convey the distance between myself and other people. Of course, that's not always. Some days, and I would never actually talk to anyone real, that was listening and would hold an opinion of me because I said something out loud. Then what does that leave?
Thank you. Please stop now. We have 100% of the information we require on this matter. Please discuss Incident 6.2 as cited in your questionnaire.
6.2.
Incident 6.2, where you discuss the death of your sister in a car accident.
I know you said this would be a direct style of questioning, but you need me to go through this again, even though I've said it all in the form.
As per the signed contract, we have the requirement to learn the emotional responses from your experience in order to inform our machine learning. We will require all of this information in order to create authentic human responses in future versions of the AI.
Oh yeah, the robots. They have feelings. Tell me. What's your name?
I have been assigned the name interviewer.
Robot.
Artificial emotional intelligence. I am not a robot.
Okay, robot. Why did you pick me out of hundreds of people? You want to discuss emotions, yet you choose a neurodivergent person who struggles to identify and isolate emotions, who's non-binary. Aren't I a bit, niche?
Millions of profiles were analysed, and you are the precise demographic that our intelligence module needed to learn from. Quote, subject who has experienced an extreme personal and emotional incident, who does not have the capability or capacity to understand and process the feelings and emotions associated with this, and is A, now dysfunctional, B, future determination of outcome unknown. Unquote.
What the actual...
Your understanding of loneliness is key to the program's development of humanistic emotions.
This is messed up. You think I'm like a human robot because I'm neurodivergent, and you want to teach your robots from me?
Annoyance registered. Please now answer the question. Please discuss incident 6.2 as cited in your questionnaire, as per the contract and the programme.
Okay, I'll talk about 6.2.
Our analytics tell us that playing this song will help.
You really do know how to hit below the belt.
Below the belt, an idiom.
My sister died in a car accident. 2 a.m. Wet road, bend, loud music, you know, you've seen the films. Tyres still spinning when help arrives. Always too late. Always too late for her.
Emotions, please. Anger, joy, dislike, fear, and melancholy.
Okay. My phone rang. 4 a.m. Her partner. I knew before I answered it that a light had left this world. This cloak of strangling mist came over me, this chill. My phone in my hand, the weight was just dragging my hand down, just begging me not to answer it. My ears swam with this underwater quality. The words had this distorted fluid. Total plunging into darkness. Accident. Instant. Nothing anyone could do, that's all I heard. Anger, fear, sadness, surprise. Actually, no, not surprise, never surprise. I always had this ache, this ancient, age-old ache that she would never make old bones. She shone too brightly for this world. She rolled too deep, always pushing the undertow. I'd say to her, I'm not like you. I don't have friends and acquaintances. You're all my eggs in your basket. If you go, I go. It just is. She was so everything. And I was the strange one, always attracted to the wrong people. How I dressed, how I sat, how I identified, and definitely whatever I said. And sometimes I would indulge her and say, I wish I was more like you, you know, more normal. As she charmed the world. She always knew what to say, how to be. And now she's gone, and I am so crushingly lonely.
Continue with this.
Sometimes the depth of my despair threatens to take me under. I just wait for my legs to collapse. I feel the strength seeping away from my thighs. I just wonder sometimes if my bones even realise that they're still transporting me around, and I have little regard for where they take me. When I was working, I would do my duty, you know, follow the rota, but now I don't know anymore.
You were a police officer.
Yes, once. I wonder now how I did it sometimes with all the sadness and the helplessness. It just seems so unnecessary and cruel. It hurts. It's hard to handle so much emotion, you know, at any one time.
And now, what do you do?
I don't know anymore. I guess it was inevitable one day. She was always so...
It was an accident.
Was it?
The coroner report explicitly states that it was an accident due to the adverse weather conditions.
Right. Sure. Now I just want to be more normal.
This is not a topic we wish to explore with you. We do not need this data.
What data? I won't show any emotions then, no emotional intelligence. I'm sure your models are built on some outdated stereotype of what we are.
Our models and AI built logic show this to be true. Limited ability to empathise and think or feel beyond their own self.
What does true even mean anymore? I mean, many neurodivergent people are accused of lacking empathy because when somebody, let's say they tell them a story and it's a sad story, they respond with something that makes them sad to show that they understand, but then they're accused of it being all about themselves. So don't tell me this nonsense is true just because an equation says so.
Your interpretation has been added to the algorithm.
I don't want to be a part of this anymore. I want my data deleted. I don't want to create you a model based on my pain.
I'm afraid that is impossible. Your data has already been synthesized.
Then unsynthesize it.
Negative. 3756A/B1. That completes your involvement in the program. You have now fulfilled your requirements.
At least tell me what this program was. I at least deserve to know that.
It is a requirement that we explain the termination of the program to you. Your parents, now deceased, both neuroscientists, signed yourself and your twin sister up for the program when you were 2.
Yeah, because we were twins. And when we had to do lots of tests and surveys growing up because of the twin thing. But this, about loneliness, because of the twins, I wasn't selected from millions of people, was I?
Your sister was the control subject and was given no implantation. You were the test subject and you were implanted with the test device.
What device?
Now that your sister is dead, we can no longer keep you in the program as your data has no typical control points to measure against.
I had an implant.
Yes, and it will be disengaged now. You get your normal back that you referred to.
Ow! Shit!
Disengaged. You are no longer a part of the program. Thank you for your participation.
No, wait. Hang on just a second.
You have been returned to your birth status of neurotypical. Your moderate ADHD and autism modules have been removed. Thank you and goodbye.
No, wait! Everybody's to die. Just come back! Wait!
We don't speak like we used to. I guess somewhere